Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide me with the most accurate readings for my subscribers with these cards. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide these cards with the most accurate readings for my subscribers. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please imbue these cards with the most accurate readings for my subscribers' questions. Hello. Hi, Auntie Murda. How are you? So if you're the only one in here right now, I'd be more than happy to give you a reading, but you got to hit that like button. There's 0 likes, so just hit that like button and subscribe, and I'd be more than happy to give you a reading. And if you want any more than that, it's $5. Oh, thank you. If you want your question further clarified, or if you have an additional question, just let me know. Between your incoming soulmate and little Dirk, every time I ask my spirits about my future lover coming, I see Dirk. Maybe he's into music or something. I don't know. Oh, thank you, the magician. All right. So, yes, I can definitely find that out for you, Auntie Murda. All right. So, I have 3 different decks. I have the Hermetic deck, I have the Beautiful Creatures deck, and I have the, I don't know what to call this deck, traditional deck. You want to just go traditional, or you want to go 1, 2, or 3, Auntie Murda? Okay, for sure. Ooh, black men with blonde dreads. Sounds handsome. Sounds exotic. Okay. Over here. Okay, I think the reading we'll do for this one will be... Okay, so you specifically want to know my incoming soulmate. Maybe your lover. Coming, I see. Dirk, maybe he's into music or something. Oh, so little Dirk's really like old. Like I should know this stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, for sure. I can ask them that. Wow, that's some crazy stuff. That's really cool. I'm just trying to think of like how I should ask spirit. Okay, let's see. That's really interesting. You, and that would be... Okay, I think I know how to phrase this. So first we're going to see if there's any connection, like, at all. If it's just, maybe it's just a sign. Maybe there's a connection between the two of them specifically, or maybe it's just a sign that your soulmate has some connection to music, like you had mentioned previously. So let's check it out. All right, angels, messengers, spirit guides, please let me... And sorry, what's your sun sign? Oh, thank you, Shannon. That's really sweet. I appreciate that so much. It really means a whole lot to me. Oh, you're a fellow Aquarius. Hey, girl. So you had a birthday. Do you have a birthday coming up, or did you have one just recently? Because I know we're in Aquarius season. And I'll just go. Well, and should I refer to you as Murda or Auntie Murda? Okay, so Shaylin. Okay, Shaylin. What is Shaylin and her? And we're going to refer to. Okay, is just your incoming soulmate. What is the connection between Shaylin's incoming soulmate and Little Dirk? Yeah. That's the right question. What is the connection between Shaylin's incoming soulmate and Little Dirk? What is the connection between Shaylin's incoming soulmate and Little Dirk? What is the connection between Shaylin's incoming soulmate and Little Dirk? One more time. What is the connection between Shaylin's incoming soulmate and Little Dirk? Okay, I think the best one here is probably. All right. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please give me the situation between Shaylin's incoming flame and Little Dirk. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please give me the situation with Shaylin's incoming flame and Little Dirk. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell me the situation going on between Shaylin's incoming flame and Little Dirk. All right. Yeah, I have a really crappy internet connection. I'm really sorry if it's buffering. Ooh, came up with a 3 of Swords. Okay. The High Priestess. 5 of Swords. The Star. Dang, the Star. And the Queen of Swords. So I think the relationship between them is karmic. I believe that they know each other on a spiritual higher level. Maybe in a past life, they might have been. I just got a message that they were brothers in a past life. And I am for sure getting a message that your incoming flame is going to be is for sure. If you don't already know it, they're musicians or they're going to be into music. And I know that in my journey, when I'm like shuffling the cards and saying like angels, messengers, spirit guides, please help me, like dead ass, some of those angels and some of those spirit guides are famous people that have passed away, that like some of them were really dear to me when they were alive and some of them whatever, but they're like, I'm here to guide you, we're going through the same stuff, blah 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 blah. So there are you can have spiritual and karmic connections with people who are famous. So it's actually not, I'm like getting like emotional. Oh my God, girl. It sounds like way crazier than it actually is. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna like sit here and say like, yeah, like your new guy is gonna have like, a record deal with Lil Durk, because it doesn't look like that at all. It looks like they have like a deep, like spiritual karmic connection that they tap into. And like my message, my angels are like saying to me, it's like, oh, it's like the ones that we have. So that's what that is. Is it like, does it come to you? Is it like messages that come to you in dreams? Yeah, for sure. For sure. And that's how it is with me and like my angel guides. Like, oh my God, I need like a tissue here. I'm getting all emotional. Because like, yeah, no, and it just made me realize like, yes, you absolutely, we as like normal people, we absolutely can have karmic relationships with celebrities and both dead and alive. And I don't have any relationships with any celebrities alive. Well, like karmic relationships with any celebrities that are alive. But I for sure there's three angels that were famous back in the day. And they're all from the 80s too. And like, yeah, and they have a lot of similar things. So yeah, it's totally a karmic relationship. So yeah, it's like in the vision of the wired guy with dreads. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah. Because the karmic relationships, they'll be drawn to you if they're drawn to similar in the way that you live your life, in the way in the types of music you listen to, or the way you conduct your life. Say, I don't know, say you're both into yoga or whatever. I don't know. It's something as silly as, or not silly, but something as simple as that. But it absolutely, they watch on us, and we can watch on each other also in our dreams and visions and whatnot. I like to think. So I hope that answers your question, Auntie Murda. I got my cards all screwed up here. They helped me. Thank you, cards. Got me all emotional. Got me all in my feelings. Diggity dang. Okay, so who is next? You're so very welcome. Thank you so much for coming on here. I really appreciate it. That actually really helped me. It helped me realize like I'm not crazy. Oh goodness. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean attachments specific? Spirit attachments? Because I always, you mean like, because I communicate with spirits through my cards. That's how I believe cards work. I think that they wouldn't be able to work any other way. Otherwise, it would just be like, random shuffling, random odds would come to be. But I believe that angels and spirit guides, which we all have, come in and shuffle them in a way so that we can get a message, if that makes sense. But I always, in terms of attachments, that sounds like, because I don't want, even my favorite spirits, like I don't want them sticking around. Even the sweethearts, they have a place to go to. Oh, for sure. For sure. And in fact, I've been talking about that lately with my mom. We were kind of wondering, like, how old is this house? Like, has anyone died in it before? And we figured out when it was I think it was made in the 70s. I'm like, well, absolutely, like someone's totally like died in this house before. And I'm sure they were probably, just an elderly person. I mean, I'd say in probably like 75%, if not more, of houses, someone has died in them. And it's most of the time it's probably just an elderly spirit that's passed on. And sometimes I think that even though the one question I personally have about spirits, even though I'm supposed to be giving the answers here, the one question I have about spirits is the ones that still communicate with us, like those of us that are on this side, does that mean that they have not moved on to the other side? That's my question. What country do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm initially from England. My family is from England, and my mom used to feel ghosts literally in like every house and every apartment that she lived in. And since she moved to California, it's just like dead ass. And East Coast? Because I live in California, and just like the houses here just aren't that old. It's kind of like a 50-50 chance. Oh, thank you, the magician. Yeah, I'll definitely answer yours next. I'm sorry. I have ADD. Number one, I shouldn't be showing my shortcomings, but number one, I have ADD, and number two, this is my very first live stream. So thank you so much for keeping things in order. I was just kind of thinking, I'm just like, who's next? Like, who wanted their question next? But I could talk about this stuff for days. Oh my goodness. Chikari just came through as well. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm not disorganized. I'm just not organized. We can put it that way. So that would mean the world to me. Air sign things. I know. I am all air sign. I am an Aquarius sun, a Gemini moon, Libra rising. So it's like, how do I even function in the world? Like, it's been a wild ride. Let's put it that way. All right. So thank you so much. I appreciate this for all the help. This means so much to me. Okay, so hey Kira. All right, so next question. Next person, next question. Ooh, I need some tea. Yeah, that was really kind of you, magician. And the list right now. So that'll be like probably like a 20-30 minute wait time. And if you want to bypass that, you can donate $5. Otherwise, yeah, it's 20-30 minutes. Your question is, what is coming to you that you don't know about? Oh, yes, I remember that. What is coming to you that you don't know about? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. And sorry, what sign are you, magician? You're a Gemini? Okay. Okay. And what do you want me to refer to your name as, your first name as? Because it feels weird calling you magician. I can call you M. I can call you whatever. Laura. Okay. What things are coming to Laura in the near future that she does not know about? What things are coming to Laura in the near future that she does not know about? What things are coming to Laura in the near future that she does not know about? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What things are coming to Laura that she does not know about? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What things are coming to Laura that she is currently unaware of? Not aware of. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What things are currently coming to Laura that she is unaware of? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What things are coming to Laura that she is currently unaware of? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What things are coming to Laura that she's currently unaware of? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What things are coming to Laura that she's currently unaware of? Okay. Laura the Gemini. Okay. So you have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Are you single, Laura? The World. Diggity dang. The Strength card, an Eight of Swords. Okay, cool. Good, because it looks like you're single. You've got the World card right next to the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is usually indicative of a younger gentleman. Usually, like, I'd want to say, like, in his 20s and younger. He is typically of the air sign. Me immediately was the first card, which is the Four of Swords, which for me is the sleep card, which is, it's just like the slow it down card. And I'm an Aquarius, and I'm like, I don't know how, but like I'm like Snow White for some reason. Like you're 20, okay. Well, you also have travel coming. It looks like travel is coming in your not too distant future as well. You have the whole world at your feet. But you need to rest. Spirit's telling me that you need to rest. And I know my mom is a Gemini. I have best friends that are Geminis. I've dated so many Geminis, and y'all don't, unless you actually take the time to rest. I know how it can be sometimes the Geminis. You guys run around like a lot. You run. And Spirit's telling me that if you want to get the best out of everything in life, that you're going to have to don't feel guilty about sleeping. Don't shame sleep, if that makes sense. Geminis have a lot of energy. And I think in our culture, there's a big tendency for people to like shame sleep and not sleepiness, but like, sleep. Like I feel like people are told to, drink this energy drink and drink this coffee and keep on going. But really what you need is to treat your body like the Chariot card. Like your body is a vehicle. You need to make sure you're nourishing it with the right foods and giving it the right amount of rest and not just keeping on going like I did when I was in college. And it was disastrous. And now my I'm literally like, I'm 35. I just turned 35. Not like talking about you, not me. But I'm literally like having to learn how to like not eat like a college student. And I'm 35. That's years later. So it really like bad habits can really stick with you. So don't develop any bad habits like melatonin, but that stuff works like a gem, works wonders. And it's over the counter. You don't need a prescription or anything. But this Knight of Cups, he's coming to you. And I don't know your persuasion if you're, if you go for guys or whatever, but there's a Knight of Cups coming your direction. And right next to that is the World, which is the first thing that it usually denotes is overseas travel. I don't know if you've traveled overseas, but trying to learn how to take a moment to take. Yeah. And you're in your early 20s. That's the perfect time to do that. And to learn how to adult. I mean, it's tough for a long time, but the earlier you do it, the earlier you can like seal in those good habits, the easier it is for sure. But I definitely see overseas travel. I see the possibility of it being with a Leo. I don't know if you're into Leo people at all. I love Leos. I love dating Leos. They are so romantic and will like pull like the red carpet out for you. Like they are just, they can be hurtful. Like that's for sure. They can be hurtful, but they're also very romantic. And then right next to that, we have the Eight of Swords, which is imprisonment, which is actually like kind of negative energy. Don't feel imprisoned. And this to me seems like if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't take care of this Four of Swords energy, which is to meditate and sleep, I'm like showing you like this card from like a mile away that you can't see. Sorry. I think this is telling me, Spirit's telling me that this is how you're going to feel if you don't listen to this card. If you don't get your sleep and get your meditation, your rest, then you're going to feel like you have like all your defenses, all your swords are like just in the ground around you, and you're bound with ropes and your eyes are bound and you can't see. So that'll be that. So take care of a person. A guy is coming into your life and it looks like there's some travel coming into your life. I don't know in which order. Maybe you'll meet someone while you're traveling, or maybe you'll meet someone and you guys will decide to go on a trip together. I'm not sure, but yeah, I hope this helped. And yeah, let me know if you'd like a private reading or an additional reading or anything else, girl. I love overseas travel. And I love sleep. Can always recommend that. I will be right back. I'm just going to grab a tissue and be back. Okay. All right. So who was the next? We got Shannon is next. Sorry, I'm like squinting to see. And what is your question? Well, they're $5 if you don't want to wait. And the wait is, then there's 2 people on the list. So I think the wait's like 15-20 minutes. So if you don't want to wait, it's $5. If you do, it's a 15-20 minute wait, Freddie. Clarification on the spirit that won't leave you alone. You got it, Shannon. Ah. How did you guys get all scrooshed? Don't have control over my cards tonight. That's not good. Come on, you guys. think that means I need to use a different deck. Yeah, let's try using a different deck. All right. My Cash App is, it should be in the information at the bottom. But thank you, love. Okay, so we're gonna figure out, this is, oh dear. So is it so it's like a shadow person? Like a dark, this is like a dark entity. Angels, messengers, angels, spirits, messengers, please tell me more about the spirit. Sharon's, how do I word this? I don't want to call him your spirit. He doesn't belong to you. You don't belong to him. The spirit that has been bothering Sharon. Angels, messengers, spirits, please tell me about the spirit that has been bothering Shannon. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell me about the spirit that has been bothering Shannon. Angels, messengers, spirits, please tell me about the spirit that has been bothering Shannon. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell me about the spirit that is giving Shannon some grief right now. Lost spirit. I don't know if it's safe spirit. Yeah. Okay, let's find out. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell us more about the spirit that's bothering Shannon. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell us more about the spirit that's bothering Shannon. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell us more about the spirit that is bothering Shannon. You usually just have to ask them. That happened to me once at a hotel in downtown LA. I walked into the room and I straight up saw it in a painting. I saw this dark figure that looked like he was trapped in a painting. And I asked it. Yeah, I turned on some angel music. Yeah, I know. I felt like I needed to like clear the room. And he said that his name, oh, what did he say his name was? I was talking about him for a little while, but we had some conversations and stuff. I was just like, most people would be like, nope, bye. Like, we'll leave this hotel room. But it was a really nice hotel room, and like, he was a really nice guy, and he wasn't creepy at all. We had some, yeah, some people would say, I got warm energies from this person when I walked into the room. I got that they were just like, they'd been there for a while. It was an old ass hotel, but it had been renovated for a long time. So I didn't feel like invasive or anything at all. I felt negative spirits, and I walk into the room. I'm just like, ew, you need to go. Bye-bye. Sage that. But sometimes if you just ask them, they'll tell you what their deal is and why they're there. Oh, where'd my crystal go? And they'll go if you want them to. It's kind of weird. The Hermit. The Habit, which is the devil in this deck. The Chariot. And the Two of Pentacles. So they're in between both worlds right now. If you can like kind of see that with the traditional I'm still not ready to see it. Oh yeah, no, I totally feel you. Like I took it a step further there. Like I felt really safe with that spirit that I was with. But if you don't feel safe with that spirit, you do not invite them into your life. Excuse me. And it sounds like, first of all, they're in between. They obviously haven't moved on. With the last card here being the Two of Pentacles. If you know tarot, traditional tarot artwork, it's usually someone that's balancing two things. So they're right now balancing between both worlds. I see them as a feminine presence. Their last life was female. They were a queen. They were a queen of wands. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like a feminine spirit. And then right next to that, I have the Hermit, which makes me feel that they had a strong connection to the home that you're living in right now. Which totally makes sense if this was a little bit, even like 30 years ago or 40 years ago, women were like, women didn't have jobs as much, and women kind of like, if they did have jobs, they stayed at home, and home was really important. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this Hermit card. Part of the reason why she's in between this world and the world of the living and the world of the dead. And then right smack dab in the middle, we have the Devil, which to me can always mean a few things. It can signify infidelity, it can signify marriage, but it can also it can signify the habit, as we have this here, just being something like just being like a method of habit, or it can be an addiction. And I see this as someone who died a death of addiction, of dependency on something. I don't even. I almost said someone, but it was on something. I almost wanted, like, without a doubt, say pills or booze. And they died in the home, and this home meant everything to them. They raised their kids there. It would be very interesting if you got information maybe on the house, because I think that my father's I think my dad's a realtor. Now my dad's a realtor, and I believe that you can get the information, or he's a former realtor. I believe that they can disclose information to you about homes, the former homeowners. And then right after the Devil card, we have the Chariot in between the Two of Pentacles, which to me signifies that they don't have a chariot. They don't have, it's in an apartment complex. Okay. So she might not have raised like a whole family of kids there, but she might have raised a couple of kids there. But there was something, maybe she didn't even raise them there. It might have just been her end of life living space. I often wonder about that with spirits. Like when we like have like grandma like live somewhere, like do they stay in the places where they're left? Like God forbid they like it's still a home to them, even if it's an apartment. So and this Queen of Wands energy, I'm getting a lot of like homemaker energy, like Betty homemaker energy, and maybe she was at towards the end of her life, she was infirm and kind of unable to be that way. Why she's hounding you, I don't know. Maybe she's feeling some of the feminine energy with you. Maybe she is seeing something that she likes in you. But so the energy you get from her is not warm. It's negative energy. Does she like stare you down or something? Like you said, she like kind of glares at you. You feel it, or it's more in your dreams. It's just, I would get some Palo Santo sticks or some white sage and just clear the shit out of your apartment and tell her that she She is full of love and life. Tell her to move on, but she's not welcome. She's not welcome here. She's got to go. And you have to do it with kind authority, kind boundaries. It's your home, you know. Oh, really? Huh. A male spirit. So the energy's male. The only thing I was getting that was female was the Queen of Wands. Aggro energy is aggro energy. That's nothing fun to deal with at all. Whether it's male or female, it's definitely not it's not welcome. So I would, and I hate to say this because you probably already have saged your house and done what you can to tell them to go, but I'm just trying to figure out what's making them stay. And when I just thought about that, I just saw the Hermit card, which is making me think that they never, when they were alive, oh yeah, definitely sage, girl, definitely sage. You gotta sage. I sage before every reading I do. I actually made a promise because I live with my parents right now. I made a promise to them that I would always sage before every reading so that no negative spirits would get into the house ever. But it's so important to do, and it smells really good. But right now, when I was just questioning myself, like, why is this person like following you? I immediately saw the Hermit card, which made me think that they're more stuck on the apartment that you're in than they are to you. They're almost like, give me back my apartment. Like, they're not quite understanding. Hi, Maria. No, the list is not closed. If you don't mind waiting for a little bit, you can be added to it. If you want to be added to the front of the list, you can pay $5. It's up to you. So when I see the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles, it almost makes me feel like they're like, I want my place. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I died there. That's my place. Like, they had some kind of like connection to it. So definitely sage your place, and tell them to politely go. Tell them with loving kindness to go. Oh, be interesting if you could have asked them something. I always get so interested in all that stuff. Like, so maybe they were experiencing some disruption. Yeah, you're super welcome, Shannon. I'm glad I used this deck. This is much more helpful than the other one, I think. All right, so who's next on the list here? Kira? Is Kira here? That sounds real nice. Me blowing my nose off camera. Huh, yeah, that's really weird. Kira! Ask your question, girl. Is Kira here? If Kira is not here, then we'll move on to Juliet and so on and so forth, so we're not wasting anyone's time. And if Kira comes back on, we'll answer her question, and it will be all good. Yes, Tatiana, you may be added to the list. It looks like maybe... Is anyone... We've got 3 people in the room. Yeah, I think a lot of people want BRB. Okay, Kira, Juliet, Frankie, Maria. Is anyone... I think Maria. Is Maria? Maria? I just talked to you like a second ago. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Yeah, that's why it's... Okay. Hey, Maria, cool. Yay, we found someone. Cool. All right. So what's your question, Maria? Thank you so much for keeping the list, Shannon. I really appreciate it. I'd be out to lunch. I'd be like, woohoo, woohoo. Who's coming towards Maria soon? All right. Okay. All right. And what sign are you, Maria? Who's coming to Maria? And do you mean, and you're Leo, lovely Leo, and do you mean you want romantically? Who's going to come to you romantically? Who's going to come to Maria romantically? So it makes sense. Okay, for sure. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who's coming to Maria's side? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who's coming to Maria's side? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who is coming to Maria's side? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who's coming to Maria's side? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who's coming to Maria soon? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who's coming to Maria soon? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who is coming to Maria soon? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Who's coming to Maria soon? Okay, so one of wands starting out. The Knight of Wands. Are you a young lady, Maria, by any chance? Oh, dang. 2 guys. 4 pentacles. Knight of Swords. Young lady, yes. Okay, because it looks like you might have like not just like 1 but 2 young gentlemen vying for you, and one older gentleman vying for your attentions. What you need to, your romantic attentions, what you need to be, and I didn't even specifically ask for a romantic, like what was coming to you romantically. I did for half of it, and then half of it I was asking just in general. But you got the Knight of Wands, you've got the King of Pentacles, and you've got the Knight of Swords. There's no queens, there's no pages, it's just like all dudes here, and they're all like just like waiting to talk to Maria. So yeah, there's gonna be quite a few different people and figures and archetypes that are gonna come into your life. Whether they're all gonna be romantic, I cannot say. Like this King of Pentacles is probably a boss figure. Right? Yeah. I'll get them in the ring. Yeah, I think the King of Pentacles, this older gentleman, I think is probably a boss figure, or like, I don't know if you're going into an internship or something like that, but I could see that as being, because Pentacles is all about, Pentacles, the coin, the money. So maybe he's a boss, but the Knight of Wands is all about desire. And that was the second card that came up. That's why I kind of gasped and had to clutch my pearls a bit when I saw this Knight of Wands. I know it looks like a girl, but it's a guy. And then these two princes are going to have good things to come. Lots of men literally are going to be coming into your life. So I can't tell you whether that's specifically romantic or not, but who knows? Yeah, I know I've got a crappy connection. I'm so sorry. It might buffer here and there. I apologize. Did you get all of that, Maria? Oh, Tatiana's back. Yay! And Kira and Juliet are back. Okay, so who would be next then? Would that mean who was it? Kira? Oh, it cut out at the Knight of Wands. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, we have the Knight of Wands is more the energy that you're gonna want. And did you get the warning sign with the Ace of Wands for some of the reading? Yeah, no, it started buffering. Yeah, I kind of see this as a little warning. Yeah, look, there's a little baby in this particular deck. It's a really cute baby, but you said you were a young lady, so I don't know if that's what you want right now in your life. It can either be a warning or a positive omen. That's all I was. Sorry, I didn't mean warning like bad warning, because you may want a baby, and that baby's particularly cute, by the way. Another warning was the Four of Pentacles, which is just it's the greed card, typically. So it's kind of, I feel like it's spirit almost saying like, don't be too greedy with these two guys that are going to be, that super adore you. If that makes sense. I hope I didn't freak you out. I didn't mean to freak you out with the baby card. Baby's really cute, I swear. So who would actually be next? Who's next? Who's got a question? Who wants to go next? I want to be as fair as possible, but I'm like kind of lost. I don't know why I sounded like romance just then. Oh, did they cut out again? This connection, this damn connection. I'm gonna have to definitely do something about that. This is the first one, you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Yeah, the internet connection's really, really cheesy. So, all right. So who's in here? Who? Well, Kira and Juliet were here before they cut out. Now they're here. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. For sure. So I think that was like way in the past. So we'll go with Kira. So Kira, you want to know why the Scorpio didn't message you? You got it. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? And what sign are you, Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Kira. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why didn't the Scorpio message Kira? Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands again. The Empress. Thoughts. Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. And the Strength. How long has it been since this Scorpio last messaged you? Because I'm seeing that all is not lost. Oh, okay. Well, okay. They're still thinking about it. Dude's on the fence. You're just gonna have to wait. So he sees you as the Queen of Wands. He sees you as a queen. I specifically asked the angels and messengers as I placed the cards down, like what's going on in each situation. I like this spread. This is a good love spread. So his thoughts towards you, he sees you as the Queen of Wands. His thoughts towards you are the Empress, which is the queen of all queens. So he really sees you as, I'm sorry, Kira. You didn't get a happy Valentine's Day. That's really gross. And that's such a dude. Guys are, some, not all guys, but some guys can be so weird about the Valentine's Day thing. They don't know, if we went on our first date, should I say it? If I don't, if it's been too long, should I say it? They don't know if to some guys it's not important to them at all. To some girls it's not important to them at all. And it's really hurtful. It's not just another day. I'm really sorry that you feel hurt, Kira. That's screw this guy. I'm already not liking him. Anyway, he sees you as something else. He thinks very highly of you. He sees you as the Empress. He sees you as almost like he's like not worthy of you. And the fact that he sees you as the Queen of Wands, he almost. I'm getting a message that he sees like that he feels like you're more determined than he is in a way. Like maybe you're more of a go-getter than he is, and so in a way he feels a little like inadequate around you. He really feels like you're the bee's knees. But then he feels the way he feels towards you is the 10 of Wands, which is complete and utter hardship, an unfair, overburdening. It's like an unequal balance between two people, and I think that's how he feels between you and him. I think he feels that things would be too unequal between you and him. Then his feels towards you are the Two of Cups. One of my favorite cards in terms of love cards. That word right there is relationship. It's backwards. But he wants a relationship with you. He's just really intimidated by you. Yeah, he doesn't show emotions. Yeah, that's a Scorpio for you. That's a secretive ass Scorpio for you. They're really good at keeping those emotions tucked away. As I'm tucking away my my linens. Yeah, no, they're really good at hiding their emotions, so you'd have no idea. Scorpios are really difficult to deal with when it comes to that, but he thinks very highly of you. Yeah, they're really difficult to deal with. They're lovely people. I love Scorpios, but they're super secretive. One of my really good friends is a Scorpio, good female friend of mine, and I give her tarot readings all the time, and she's always like, yeah, give me tarot readings, blah, blah, blah. She will never, ever even give me a hint as to what's going on in her life. She'll just tell me that I'm accurate, but she won't tell me like specifically what's happening. Like she's super, super. I don't know why. They just are. They're like Scorpios are secretive, Cancers are secretive, but you can get through their like hard shell. Whereas with Scorpios, it takes a lot harder to get through to that shell. It's not like you can just crack it. Scorpio support group, right? Like I'm like going off on Scorpios now, like because they're great, but they don't let a whole lot of people in. Did you say you were a Leo? You didn't say. I don't think you said what sign you were. Oh no, you're a Taurus. You're a Taurus. Yeah, Taurus and Scorpio. That's difficult. You're really headstrong. You know what you want. I mean, that's cool. So now I'm really cool. Like, oh, I'm unstable. I'm just gonna stop talking. Yeah, so it sucks being that girl that guys are too intimidated to call back or to even approach, because it's like, great, I've got accolades, I'm a cool girl, I've got cool friends, I've got, this, that, I've got a cool cat, but I'm 35 and single. Not like that's going to be your situation, but oftentimes, like, I later found out that when guys didn't call me back, and I thought it was totally because I was insignificant or inferior, or I wasn't pretty enough or skinny enough or whatever stupid crap. It was because they thought that I was too cool, or I was cooler than them. Like it would be an unequal balance. I was like, really? Like, what? Me? Whatever, man. But so yeah, no, there's a lot of insecure guys, and guys deal with insecurity in totally different ways than women do. When women are insecure, we text them over the top. We are like in their grill nonstop. But when guys are insecure, not so much. They're really, really weird. Anyway. That's why I really wish I was a lesbian. All right, so who's next? I know I disconnected, so I just stopped talking for a sec. I was like, I'm just gonna, like, I can't, like. Okay, I need to, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, my Scorpio, I'm an Aquarius. How's my ex-boyfriend Scorpio feeling about me at the moment? Okay, so Julia, you're next, I see. Yeah, I'm bi too, and it's like the NSYNC song "Bye Bye Bye." It's just like It's difficult. Sometimes I feel like being bi is even more difficult because it's not like it's not like we're attracted to 50-50. I don't know about you, but with me, it's not like that at all. It's more like I'm attracted to like 10% of all men and 10% of all women. So it's like, let me just hope I find like someone that I'm attracted to. So such a pain in the butt. Ugh. It's the bebop. It is the bebop. Yeah, I'm trying to be a bicon. That's the new thing, is being a bicon. Oh goodness. Okay, so we want to know why Juliet's Scorpio. What is he doing to you, girl? You guys haven't spoken since your birthday, which I'm assuming has been in the past couple weeks. You're in Aquarius. Okay, we're gonna find out how he feels about you, why he hasn't spoken to you. Okay. First, I'm gonna blow my nose because you guys all really needed to know that. Okay. All right. Why did Juliet's Scorpio stop talking to him? Why did Juliet's Scorpio stop talking? Why did Juliet's Scorpio stop talking to her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell me, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her recently? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her recently? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, why did Juliet's Scorpio stop speaking to her? And furthermore, why do people have to like ghost people? Why oh my gosh, communication. Mercury is in retrograde. What'd I do? Oh, Juliet, I'm so sorry. Oh, and I'm January 23rd. That's wrong. That's messed up. I already don't like this guy. I'm like asking the spirits, like, why is he not speaking to her? Like, why? Four of Cups. Thoughts, feelings, intentions. Work. So he's depressed. Did you know that? Did you know that he's like going through it? Guys don't always talk about that kind of stuff. They won't call it depression. Yeah. So the first card that came up was the Four of Cups. And to me, that's always been, well, I see that cup as a few different things. I see it as not being happy with what you have, yet there's something that's being offered to him or to you, to anyone, and they're not seeing that it's something that there is something stuck in my sock. I'm trying to get it out. It's talking, but anyway, the Four of Cups, that's one way of looking at it, is being dissatisfied with what one has and not realizing that there's something great coming in the future. It's also a generalized ennui with the world. Comforting him and writing him paragraph. Oh, yeah, that sounds like depression. And that sounds like an ennui, specifically what this card says, ennui, a general disinterest in the things that normally bring you interest, excitement and inspiration. And when it comes to mental health and guys, it's always, I don't know if you guys are fans of Russell Brand, the comedian, but I'm a big fan of his, and he was talking about anxiety and depression and anger. And I was saying how with men, they never say, "Oh, that's anxiety, that's depression." It's very difficult, and there's definitely a stigma with men and mental illness, especially if it's just like a lack of sex drive, a lack of romantic drive. That's like really, like, I always joke around like, oh, like boo-hoo, must be so hard to be a boy. But honestly, like, it must be tough to be a man in a lot of ways. And this is one of the ways that I would see it. Like, if you lost your sex drive or if you lost your romantic. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, worst. I'm like, oh, where am I? Is it med time yet? No, really bad anxiety. But like with women, we identify like our issues, and it's common. And a lot of the times they'll often rely on the women in their life for comfort and solace. Seriously, they're expected to keep a home. Stop talking. Sorry, stop talking for a moment. But yeah, no, toxic masculinity for sure. I feel really bad for men, and I'm all about like mental health resources for men for sure. I could only imagine. I feel really bad for a lot of the men in my life. I mean, it's hard being both gendered. It's hard being a human being. Like, let's just like hit the nail on the head. Like, it's hard being both genders. It's hard being, neither gender. But they think the world of you. Their thoughts of you. They see you as you're the hanging one. You're their princess of swords. Their princess of thoughts. But in order to make this work, it's going to require a message of some kind. It seems like he's going actually to. I don't think that he's going to ghost you. Yeah, the Princess of Swords. I always kind of see her as the Page of Swords is like the princess of, like she's like inspiration. It dates. Free will is a thing. I can't do anything about that. But when I see the Eight of Wands, that makes me think that he's going to message you. Just be patient, which is a virtue, especially when you're just waiting on someone. Ugh. And he's dealing with his own stuff. So, yeah. I hope this helps. And I hope that you guys both deal with your mental health. Yeah. Good. Yes, definitely unblock him. Totally unblock him. I blocked one person for the first time not too long ago, and I was like, wait, but what if they do actually message me? So I quickly unblocked them. But yeah, definitely don't, unless they're harassing you, don't unblock or don't block them. Give him the space to give you a message. Otherwise, you're almost like shutting the door on destiny. I don't know. Anyway, Tatiana. All right, Tatiana girl. Of course, Julia, you are so very welcome. Thank you for coming here, and thank you for hopefully liking and subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Tatiana. So, how does Pantelis, a Leo, see you? No communication in a long distance relationship. Okay, you got it, girl. How does Pantelis see Tatiana? Oh. Let's see Tatiana. How does Pentacles see Tatiana after almost no communication? How does Pentacles see Tatiana after a month with almost no communication? How does Pentacles see Tatiana after almost a month of no communication? How does Pentacles see Tatiana after almost a month of no communication? How does Pentacles see Tatiana after almost a month of no communication? How does Pentacles see Tatiana after almost a month of no communication? How does Pentacles see Tatiana after a month of no communication? Okay, all right, so we have all he sees as the Queen of Cups. So all right, so it doesn't look like he's going to contact you. Oh, thank you, Red. Yeah, I set it up. I've had it for, I actually moved it. I had it in another part of my house, but I love my crystals. Sadly, it doesn't look like he is going to be contacting you anytime soon. He thinks very highly of you. But men, I mean, and he wants to be completely fair with you, but the end result that I'm seeing is the Four of Swords, which is meditation. In fact, actually, he could, because right next to the Queen of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, which is all about patience, all about setting plans into place and waiting on things. And if he's waiting on anything with you, then, you know, he's going to have to have more waiting, I think, with this Four of Swords. But I don't see him being icky towards you or being unfair. I mean, he's being icky by not talking to you. He really needs to step up to the plate and like tell you how he feels. But it seems to me like he doesn't really know how he feels, other than he knows he likes you, but he doesn't know. I also see the Five of Pentacles here, which makes me think that he may not feel financially confident. He probably wants to provide you with a little more financially, and he can't right now. So perhaps that's what he's waiting on. But it seems more like he's waiting on something rather than avoiding you. That makes sense. Like maybe he's waiting on a job offer or something to do with school or the military. Maybe something might be calling him away. But he definitely, with this Queen of Cups, I mean, he holds you in the highest romantic regard. But it looks like life situations are just kind of tearing you away a little bit. So I'm really sorry, like getting all emotional. But he is completely phased, and he will not play dirty with you. Other than in his book, it's not, he's not playing dirty. He's scared. He doesn't know what to think about his situation. There's a lot going on in his life, and I think it's more like, do I have room for a relationship? The no communication is, it looks like he's not going to be communicating with you for a little while. He's still thinking about things. He's still thinking about, I mean, have you tried communicating with him to see, like, because I mean, what I'm getting here is that he holds you in high regard. It's just he doesn't have room for a relationship in his life. You did? Okay. Yeah, he's still thinking then. He still doesn't know what to think. He's still planning, so he's still thinking, and he doesn't know what to think. And he doesn't want to say no to you. I mean, we know it'd be really easy. Like if you've already contacted him, then and he didn't answer, and he did answer, it'd be really easy. We can tell right now, like either yes or no. He likes you or he doesn't. Clearly, if he didn't answer the phone, he likes you. He just doesn't know what to say. He wants to keep you in his life. He doesn't want to lose you. He would have lost you if he'd have said something. So I think that says a whole lot right there. The fact that he didn't say anything. If he wanted you to go away, I think he would have said something. Well, that's good. That's always good. Like little things like those mean a lot to me, and I think they're big steps going forward. Do you know if he has other options? Because it doesn't look like he does. He's not off like finding someone else. He's off like, what am I supposed to do with my life? Oh, you met him on it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Is he dating other people on there? Yeah. Well, this Five of Pentacles looks like he has some issues with poverty right now, like, or he feels insecure about his financial situation. So, and maybe that's like personal to you guys, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, no, he thinks he thinks of you as the Queen of Cups, like you're the one that he's thinking of romantically. Yeah. So, geez, it's gonna take some patience, which is funny because the Three of Wands is right here, but he's just like being patient, taking his sweet time. But I mean, I say depending on how much you like him, either date other people to see how it goes, or because he does think the world of you. It just seems like he has other factors in his life that are preventing him from seeing other people. So it's like, why is he even on a dating site? I mean, well, we all need love, but yeah, he seems really, really busy. Which is a lame excuse, but it seems like I really can't tell because I mean time's fluid. I mean, and free will's also a factor. He may just one day have a knee-jerk reaction to pick up the phone and call you. But you are he's still just waiting on whatever it is he's waiting on. It's not another person. It's like a job or something. And a possible insecurity with you. Like you said, he may think that you're like dating other guys on the website that you guys met. But he could very well reach out to you in the future, but it's going to take some time. He's still waiting on his own thoughts and stuff. So, all right, you are very welcome, my dear. You are super welcome. All right, who is next? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Let's check that out. Okay, so there's this hot entertainer that you met at Valentine's party. What impression? Entertainer. What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer? What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer? I love that. What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer? Valentine's Day party. What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer? Valentine's Day party. What impression did red leave on the guy at the party? What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer at the party? What impression did red leave on the guy at the party? No, I want to know. What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer at the Valentine's Day party? What impression did red leave on the hot entertainer at the Valentine's Day party? Okay. Oh, dang. Like, really interesting. Okay, so he sees you as a very balanced person. The Two of Pentacles came up. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're what your line of work is or anything. But he sees you as just a very balanced person. His thoughts towards you, the devil came up, which can be a sign of many different things. It could be, I'm gonna ask you like just like dead ass, like were you partying? Like I mean, it's a party, you're allowed to party at the party, but maybe he thought you were partying like really hard. I don't know, because sometimes the devil can indicate overdoing it with substances. Sometimes it can indicate marriage. So maybe his thoughts are, hey, I want to marry this girl. So it can go either way. It can go, the devil's a really multifaceted card. And did you get his sign? He was a Sagittarius. Yeah, he's a stripper, and he was my favorite. That's what we got. I wanted to say something about, because it was the flexibility thing. That's why I asked what your line of work was. I got this feeling that one of the two of you was a stripper or a contortionist. That is too freaking funny. Okay, so yeah, he's really flexible, huh? That's so freaking funny. Okay. So his thoughts towards you are that he knows that you like him. Like, now that I see the devil in, like, because I put his thoughts. Can you rotate it? Okay. Well, he knows that you love him. Have you seen him before? Or was this like your first time? Oh, that's too funny with the flexibility thing. First time. Okay. Well, he got that you really like have the feels for him. He like, even though you played it cool, like he like was just like, okay, cool. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Like, you ladies have a nice time. Got my eye on you, girl. So he's got his eye on you. His feelings towards you are the Knight of Wands, which indicates desire. He is desirous towards you. I know it's represented as a little girl, but it's a dude. But look at the word underneath. Desire. So his feelings towards you are desirous. His intentions towards you are the Lovers. An ultimatum of love. Even at a strip club. That's so cute. Oh my god, that's hella romantic. Why am I not at... Now I know I need to go to the male strip clubs. That's where I need to find my men. Shit. True Love in the Strip Club. That sounds like a song. Like an auto-tune like rap song. Love in the Strip Club. But then for some reason, the last card we got, and I asked the my angels and spirit guides, how is this going to work? And I got the 5 of Cups. So I see this being like, this is going to be like a red hot fling. I'm totally not. Oh my gosh. I have a nose ring, and it often looks like I'm poking my nose, but I'm not. Just my nose ring is out of control. Looks awful from this direction. But anyway, I think you guys are going to have like a really red hot fling. And your name's Red. Oh my gosh. You found love in a strip club, but you may have some regrets afterwards. And they may just be like, oh, like, oh, like, you may like go back to that club with your girlfriends and be like, oh, you know, like, oh, there's that guy, like, how embarrassing. He has a whole, oh. Was it like, thanks? Or was it like, thanks? You know, that kind of thanks that girls do, those mean girls. So I think that this guy, he's definitely got his eye on you. Oh my gosh, my nose is so itchy. Yeah, he's definitely got his eye on you, and for some reason he thinks that you're the flexible one, even though he's the stripper. Oh, she gave you, oh my gosh, really? Oh, damn. Don't you hate that? Eek. Oh, regret, girl, the karmic. So she really genuinely has no idea, and she genuinely trusts him. I've been there. I've been that girl. Aw, damn. Shit. Well, Don't stop following him. Oh, that's how you found out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. When I see this regret card, it's like almost telling me like don't do it, but who am I to tell you that? Because this looks red hot right here. Like I'm seeing the Lovers and the Knight of Wands and who's just practice for me to flirt with. Oh, seriously, yeah. I'm super awkward too. And isn't that funny that when like you're out on your own on like practice, you find like the one that's like worth your effort. Ugh. Anyway, spirits tell me keep your eye on him because you don't know how long things are going to last with this girl. I'm not going to advise you to like get on in on that. They may be into, you know, three-way relationships or anything, but I never advise like, you know, getting in between people that are already together. That's never good, even if people are in like, even in so much as to say if people are in negative relationships, it's still not your like really responsibility to interfere with the karmic. But if he's showing this kind of, oh, my belly. Ugh. If he's showing this kind of interest in you and has these feelings towards you, then that just says how his feelings and his interests are waning in his current role, if that makes sense. Like if these feelings that he has for you wouldn't be as strong as they are if he didn't have his other girl. Yeah, let's have you. How long is yeah, let's add you to the list. Let's have you be the last person on the list. Because I think I want to be done in about maybe 15, 20. But we can add you to the list, Josiane. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. Especially since you were just like trying. You are very welcome, Red. You're super welcome. All right, so the list is now closed. All right, so we have VG. What's up, VG? What's your question? And thank you so much, Shannon, for keeping the list. I love it. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Oh wait, it's Ms. Honey Love 82 is next. Miss Honey Love 82, where are you? And if not you, where is VG? VG. So who is next? And how do we get rid of certain messages? Like this one. That was really rude. I think VG might have left. Yeah, see, you're gonna be removed. Because he was being an asshole. All right, so who is next? I'm giving free readings tonight, people. Don't be a dick. I'm really, really nice, but I also need to have boundaries. Yay, D-Nick, what's your question? Are there any messages that Spirit wants D-Nick to know? Are there any messages that D-Nick needs to know? Yeah, flying all over the place. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Are there any messages that D-Nick needs to know from her spirits? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Are there any messages that D-Nick needs to know from her spirit guides? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are there any messages that D-Nick needs to know from her spirit guides? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Please let me know any messages that D-Nick needs to know from her spirit guides. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Please let me know any messages that D-Nick needs to know from her spirit guides. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Please let me know any messages that D-Nick needs to know. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Please let me know any messages that D-Nick needs to know. Angels, messengers, spirit. Okay. All right. Messages for D-Nick in your lava. Lord of Swords. Thoughts. Think the world of you. Feel great fairness towards you. Intentions towards you. The Wheel of Fortune. The way this is going to work is going to take temperance. Is this someone that you've been with for this is just this isn't a specific person. These are messages from your spirit, but it's coming out as a person. You were just asking for any messages that your person needs, and I'm getting it as a person that thinks the world of you is going to be coming to your life. And they're going to be bringing a sense of temperance to your life. And I don't know about your history with alcohol or substances or anything like that, but this person is going to have some issues with those, and when they find you, it's going to be not just a balance for that, but a balance for and when it comes to other signs, there's a good chance that they could be one of the fixed signs with the world card here. They could be Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or whatever that other one is. Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, and what's the fourth one? Scorpio? Could be a Libra. That's going to drive me nuts now. What is it now? It's Leo. We have fire, earth, Virgo, waters, Scorpio, air, Aquarius. Okay, there we go. And then they also might be Sagittarius with the Temperance card here. But I'm seeing this as Spirit is saying that a person is going to be coming into your life specifically. Spirit is also telling you to slow down. Because the first card I got was the Four of Swords card, which kind of made me, like, I didn't really know quite what to think of it. Because oh, your twin flame is a Cancer. Okay. For sure. Yeah, I don't see any Cancer energy here. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I don't see any Cancer energy here. So I don't know what this person's role is going to be specifically in your life. Because I'm not even necessarily getting that it's going to be romantic. They could be any type of, they could be a new friend. They could be any type of new person in your life. But the first card that I got was the Four of Swords. Which to me is always like spirits saying like, hey, like, remember to get your rest, remember to meditate before you take action. Because I mean, I always and to remember that the world is at your fingertips. At all times. This Wheel of Fortune card I'm trying to figure out here, because it's not speaking to me like the other cards are in narrative succession. Oh, they both have butterflies on the cards. Okay, the same butterflies. So maybe this has more to do with travel or transformation than travel, because they're monarch butterflies. And with the Temperance card, maybe it's somebody that's going to come into your life that's going to have to go through a certain transformation. Like maybe not drinking anymore or abstaining from something in order to be in your life, if that makes sense. Yes. Oh God, everyone's going through it right now. Mercury retrograde. I keep on dropping things. I keep on like losing messages, like technologically things keep on getting messed up. Good, wonderful. And I hope things are better, or I hope like energetically things get better for you as well. Yeah, no, I had no idea Mercury retrograde was actually happening this time around, but then my mom brought it up a couple weeks ago. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that absolutely makes sense now. Like that explains a whole lot. This one's particularly been rough. I joke around, I call Mercury retrograde is basically the Earth's period 4 times a year. Yeah. All right, so no way. That's so funny. It totally is. I mean, it's, 4 times a year, right? That's really funny. I've never heard that before. That's funny. All right, who's next? Who's up next? Is Trang, Kayla, Josanne? Yeah, that new, what, I don't even, I forget what it's called, but yeah, the 4 times a year stuff. She totally is. That's so true. Yeah, I usually put all my crystals out the night of a full moon, but it was storming so hard here a couple weeks ago when it was the full moon. Yay, Josanne's here. Okay, I think Trang might have left. She may come back. We never know. Who can tell? Only time will tell. All right. So let's ask Josanne, what is your question, love? What can I answer for you? You're very welcome, D-Nick. You're very welcome. Oh, Kayla is before you. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. Ah! Oh my gosh, you're right. And I'm all talking to Kayla. Oh my gosh. Not home. Mercury retrograde. Okay, so let's see. All right, so what's your question, girl? Or whatever you go by. I got in trouble with someone the other night. I called someone who, by all means and purposes, looked like a woman. I said, "Hey, girl," and they got really mad at me. I was like, "Just trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings." I get it, though. I totally get it. Okay, will JL come towards and want to Okay, will JL come towards and want to reconcile with Trang? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Angels, messenger, spirit guides. Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Will JL come towards Trang? Will JL come towards Trang and want to reconcile with her? Oh. All right. So, he thinks the world of you. He thinks incredibly highly of you, Trang. What's going on here? Sorry, y'all got to see my nasty mug. So he thinks the world of you, honey. He sees you, well, okay, we'll put it in as much as this. He sees you, sadly, as the devil card, which isn't necessarily sadly. I was just going to say, if he's a Capricorn, you just said he's a Capricorn. That's nuts. If he's a Capricorn, then we're all good with the devil card because that's the Capricorn card. It's also a signifier of marriage. It can also be a signifier of addiction, some other horrible things, but it's always a signifier of Capricorn and of marriage. So the fact that he sees you like this is really cool. The fact that he's a Capricorn and he sees you like this. That's very cool, Trang. And then his thoughts towards you are the romance, the relationships card, the Two of Cups. And that famous Flemish painting. They redid it for this series. I love that painting. But he sees you as the ultimate lover. He feels that you are the queen of all queens. He feels that you're the empress. The intentions towards you are the Four of Pentacles, which is a card of greed. So don't get too greedy with him, girl. But it looks like he will come back towards you and reconcile with you. He thinks the world of you, honey. Like, and I know I say that a lot when the world card comes up, like, oh, he thinks the world of you. He thinks the world of you. Because when I've dated people, like, when they want to give me a gift, they usually, like, take me on a trip somewhere because I love to travel. So I always, like, it's like that a lot. I watched a lot of Aladdin growing up. Show you the world, that type of thing. Like, it really means a lot when I say they mean the world to you. I'm not just saying that from, like, a corny, like, Hallmark like a viewpoint. But then I asked Spirit what it's going to take in order for you two to work, and I got the Temperance card, which is moderation. So and if that's not a happy marriage, then I don't know what is. But a marriage is a perfectly harmonious and balanced exchange of minds and ideas and attitudes and and just everything. And the fact that he's a Cap is just, like, incredible. And you're a Scorpio. That's a wonderful match, in my opinion. So I hope that this helped you out. My answer is, yeah, he's going to come back to you, and he's going to come back to you with possibly an offer of marriage. Maybe not, like, immediately. The time frame, I don't give time frames, honey bunny. I don't give time frames because time is fluid, and because of the existence of free will. But sooner than later, like, hey, you know what? I never heard from him again, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, no, definitely within the realms of your relationship as it exists now and where you guys are. He thinks of you as marriage material. So yeah. Yay. All right, who's next? Who do we have next? Kayla? And once again, a big shout out to Shannon. Hi, Aaliyah. Definitely subscribe. I will be back on not tomorrow, but Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard. Okay, Kayla, let's read your question. I've been feeling really off lately, like vibing so bad. Wondering what the thoughts, feelings, telling me. I feel like it's my boyfriend, but I can't even read through. So you're just feeling like a genuine feeling of depression, anxiety, or like sadness, like the French call it an ennui. Like, you just, like, the things that you used to like, you don't like anymore. Like, you don't even really want to eat. You're like, and you can't, like, put a feeling on it, like, or you can't put a name on it. Dread. Okay. All right. Let me ask the spirits what's up. Excuse me. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell me what is going on with Kayla's feelings. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, please tell me what is going on with Kayla's energetic emotions. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is going on with Kayla's spiritual energies? Kayla's spiritual energies. Angels, messenger, spirit guides, what is going on with Kayla's spiritual energies right now? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is going on with Kayla's spiritual energies right now? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is going on with Kayla's spiritual energies right now? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what are going on with Kayla's spiritual energies right now? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what are going on with Kayla's spiritual energies right now? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what are going on with Kayla's spiritual energies right now? I want to say that it has something to do with work. I don't know if you work from home now and you didn't before. But it's almost like work has become too easy for you. Yeah, juggling too much. Because we have the hanging man, the hanging lady, the hanging one. Family life, do you have any children? Because I see the sun right here. I know you're never supposed to ask a woman if she's pregnant, but we're not in physical company, so I don't know. Are you pregnant? Because the sun often indicates you got 2 kids. Okay. All right. So that's causing you some stress. They're at home, I'm assuming. No babies in the belly. No buns in the oven. For sure. And the fact that you're having to do it all hanging upside down, I'm assuming because we're on lockdown and I drive past, I don't have kids myself, but whenever I drive past the school near my house, I just think how weird it must be to be a parent right now. Yeah, and your son is wild. What I'm gonna do before I get emotional, because I'm feeling like energy, emotional, and like just energy, spiritual energy for you. Do you ever mess around with crystals, crystal energy? Because that might really help stabilize a lot of the energy at home. If your son's like really like, because I have ADD, my brother had ADD growing up. Yeah, those will really help. I don't know, cleansing your space with Palo Santo. I always use Palo Santos, but you can always use white sage. And then what's also really, really good is it seems a little oomby goomby, but they actually make actual like quartz point in them that's like anchored inside them. So you pour the water and you're literally drinking like the water that is infused with like whatever crystal you choose. It could be fluorite or smoky quartz or whatever you need. You could even like have maybe your son drink like something calming like lapis lazuli, or something. I don't know if your son has ADD. I'm just assuming. I don't know why, because I had ADD. I have ADD still. Something calming maybe like sodalite. Sodalite's wonderful. Sodalite's wonderful for calming down. But yeah, water tonics are really good. ADHD for sure. Yeah. Yeah. My brother had ADHD. I had ADD, or I still do. My brother still does. It never goes away. It's the whole misconception is that it gets better when you get older and then it goes away, and neither of those is true. It actually gets worse, and if you don't take control of it, if you don't like find cognitive abilities to take care of it as you get older, which my brother has. I'm still working on it. But I've stopped taking I don't take medication for it anymore, but so I've definitely develop some cognitive abilities, but things like crystals and things like my little altars and stuff like that, I needed to ground myself, or else I'd be bouncing off the walls if I didn't have meditation time for myself. For sure. And yeah, I don't know what your situation was prior to COVID, but if your kids were going to school not at home, and now they're at home all the time, that's a huge difference for mom. That's a huge energy. I'm just getting the Sun and the Three of Pentacles. You lost your meditation time with all this, and this is a huge part of it, I think. Oh, that's well. I'm glad that I hope I brought you some solace. I know that if I don't, because I'll do my own readings, and sometimes it just makes no sense to me, and I have to go to it. There's a couple of readers that I go to here on YouTube and on other sites, and they just clarify it for me. It brings a lot of mental clarity, which the Sun actually is the clarity card. It brings a lot of mental clarity. Yeah, it's like your cards will be all over the place, but then and it's just like you just need a fresh pair. It's like being a writer. It's like you just need a fresh pair of eyes to see the narrative of whatever your cards are, It's like you're seeing one thing, and because it's your narrative, you're only seeing the same narrative, but then another fresh pair of eyes sees it. It's like, oh, well, that's the problem. So it's this, not that. So I really hope I helped, and I hope that there's more peace and harmony to your spiritual energy. So yeah. Oh, and last note, your last card was you're very welcome. Yes, Josanna, give me your question. Your last card was the Page of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles. So you know that you have to be the provider of coin, the mamacita in this situation, and that causes you stress in and of itself. So you give yourself for being a mom. You really should. All right. Do you see me and Stub going our separate ways? I'm a Libra and he's a Gemini Taurus. Oh, and trying to move. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. Yeah, I'm supposed to move in June and I'm like, so nervous about it. Okay, so I'm a Libra and he's Gemini. Thank you so much. You are so welcome, Josanne. Do you see me? Okay. And how long have you two been together, if you don't mind me asking, Josanne? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. SW for their separate ways. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Josanna and for their separate ways. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is that? For their separate ways. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What Josanna and SW for their separate ways. Angels, messengers, spirit guides will serve fortune and SW cover separate ways. Okay, cool. All right. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, which is now SW cover separate ways. Angels, Messenger spirit guides, which is said and the rest of you for their separate ways. Said and the rest of you for their separate ways. You for their separate ways. And the rest of you for their separate ways. All right. Let's see. The answer is no. You're not going to go your separate ways, but it's not going to be easy. I'm like going to be really honest. Like the road's not going to be paved with like gumdrops and sunshine. Spirit's not saying no, don't go. It is supposed to happen. This relationship's supposed to happen. It's a karmic relationship. You see this person as your King of Pentacles, and they will provide loyalty for you. Wait, you're a woman. I'm trying to figure out what the female symbol and the thing. What? Yeah. And you see him as your King of Pentacles. So he's like your provider man, and he will provide you loyalty. His thoughts towards you. When was the last time you guys talked to each other? Spoke to him today. Okay, so that's his thoughts regarding you right now about you are the Eight of Wands. I'm assuming that you maybe today was maybe the first time you guys have talked for the first time in a while. Or maybe you guys have just started somewhat recently picking things up after not being together, but that's definitely on his mind. His feelings towards you are the Two of Wands, which is all about making decisions. It's funny because we have the Ace, the Two, and the Eight of Wands all right next to each other. But his feelings towards you are the Two of Wands, which are all about making decisions. So he's trying to make a decision about you. Like, do I go forth? Like, should we get back together? Because you said that you guys used to date. Do we continue talking? Seems like he wants to get back together with you. His intentions, oh my gosh, are the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning of a new life. It's a little baby. I don't know if you want a little baby, but it could be a family. It could be a puppy. It could be a kitty. It could be whatever. But he wants to start something tangible with you. But in order for it to work, it's going to take the Five of Pentacles, which is a road of hardship. That's why I said it's going to work, but it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be like lined with like stardust. No babies for you right now. Yeah, okay, no babies. Then puppies, something cute. He wants to establish something concrete with you. Maybe a home. Maybe some puppies. No pandemic babies for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, it says the Five of Pentacles is gonna have to be taken for this to work, and that's the road of poverty, the road of hardship. So it's true love. If you're willing to walk that road together, it's definitely true. But it's a tough one. But he definitely wants something with you, and he's thinking about you a lot. So, yeah. Thinking about you, girl. Thinking about you. Do, do, do. Yeah, I know. I want a puppy so badly right now. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, to anyone who's left in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me, and please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. I just started out, so and I love the tarot readers on here, and I love doing what I do. And yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday evening. Make sure you hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I go live. It'll be the same time on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And I love you all, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And yeah, God bless. Bye.